The Smart Money Woman, Episode 4. Hashtag Money Story.
I have a question, madam. Have you done any independent evaluation on these developments, or are you just using other companies' information?
Yes, I have. Actually, the information can be found in the documents I handed to you all in the beginning of this meeting.
Episode 4 opens with Zuri making a presentation before that Shola guy she has no chemistry with and his team. It goes well. The rest of his team likes the presentation. He does this thing where he asks her difficult questions to test her or something, and the show frames her responses as home runs. And I guess it's supposed to give off some sexual tension, enemies to lovers thing, but fails miserably. Then this voiceover plays in the background as Zuri celebrates after the clients leave.
What did your parents teach you about money? We all have a money script in our heads that is made up of unconscious beliefs about our finances, which can be rooted in our childhood. We ultimately tend to mirror our parents' behavior with money and replicate their habits, good or bad. The money stories we hold on to have the power to shape our financial health.
Quote, what did your parents teach you about money? We all have a money script in our heads that is made up of unconscious beliefs about our finances, which can be rooted in childhood. We ultimately tend to mirror our parents' behavior with money and replicate their habits, good or bad. The money stories we hold on to have the power to shape our financial health. End quote. The voiceover irritated me the first time. It fucking irritated me. Of course, we learn a lot from our parents and mimic consciously and unconsciously what they did. There's no disputing that in almost every area of our lives. What pissed me off was the implication that because of what they did or didn't teach us, we have these manuscripts in our heads that go on to influence our financial health. What is this if not blaming our ancestors for our current financial situation? Most people who are rich are not rich because they learned things from their parents. They're rich because their parents had money. People who have money know how to get more and grow what they have because they have money, not because of some skill they were taught. Are there people who come from zero and become rich? Yes, but those people are the exception, not the rule. There's something so disheartening about blaming our parents for extreme things like our poverty. No one deserves that. This is a systemic issue. To put it on your parents for not teaching you correct? No, they don't deserve that. Tami and Zuri dating. Tami is still talking to her new workers like they're kids.
Makamba, I hope you people have sent out Mrs. Ashake's dress. You know you're not coming to work tomorrow. Man. I guess that's for this week, oh.
No work tomorrow.
No, Joe. Beg, we've tried. We need to rest. I gave my new staff tomorrow and Monday off. Those guys have been working so hard to clear up the backlog that those clowns that build on me left behind.
Hiya. I hope another mass quitting hits her. Workers of the world unite. Zuri is finally taking time off to go see her mother.
Me, I'm taking off tomorrow too.
Hey. How come?
I told you now, I have to go to Benin.
You did say so.
Please, let me see my mom with my own two eyes. Auntie Uwa is just telling me something, one thing or another.
That your auntie's a character.
She can now and still maintain her new work ethic because she's already fulfilled her work obligations. She gave that presentation and it went well, so now she can go see her mother, who almost died. That's the work ethic we should all be working towards. Fuck capitalism and all its apologists. This Shola guy is so fucking weird. He walks into a restaurant, sees Zuri on her phone talking to someone, then quietly pulls up the seat next to her and sits, watching her talk. Dude. When she's done, she turns and is genuinely startled to find him there. I don't know what the director was going for, but no. It's just something off about it. and scary. Don't do that to women, bro. It's already too many weird men out there for you to be doing this creeping after me thing.
Alright, bye, Mom. Bye. I'm sorry. Ooh, you scared me.
Really? I wasn't of the opinion that you scared easy.
God, their chemistry is non-existent. Whatever is supposed to be flirting is just excruciating to watch. Please tell me it wasn't just me.
But fortunately enough, the fire was contained.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is everyone okay? Yeah, that's the most important part of it. Insurance take care of everything else. Or not.
Insurance game. You're being serious?
I know, but what are you gonna do now that you're struggling for money? What else are you gonna do?
Oh, I'll probably just date you and you'll pay for everything.
Oh shit, that sounds like a great idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Please tell me it wasn't just me. Shola finds out Zuri is going to Benin to see her mom, and he says he's also going to Benin that evening. She tells him about the fight at her mother's house, and he says what matters is everyone's okay. Insurance will take care of the rest of it. She gives him a look, and he realizes that they don't have insurance. She actually laughs at his assumption that they had insurance until she realizes he's not joking. Then the strangest, most out of character thing happens. She tells him how she's struggling for money, and this fire thing is just compounding her stress. Why would she tell him that she's broke? Why? Until 3 minutes ago, they hated each other's guts, or at the very least, hadn't had any personal conversation. Zuri is all about appearances. Why else would she be at the spa weekly and all decked up in designer clothes? Why? People who care about appearances in a society in which being broke is a moral failing and being poor is the most despicable thing to be, do not just immediately reveal to strangers that they are broke. Meanwhile, Tami, formerly of the purple hair, is also on a date. A blind date set up by the guy's aunt.
So my wanting a free play doesn't faze you?
Why should it? I asked you out. It's our first date. I should pay for it.
Okay. And subsequently?
Well, I think the person who initiates the outing should pay for it. Or the parties could go Dutch. You disagree?
I'm processing.
They're going to see a play after dinner, and she asks him if the fact that she's in this for the free play doesn't faze him. He says no, he asked her out and it's their first date, so he should pay for it. She asks, and subsequently, he says whoever initiates the outing should pay for it, or the parties go Dutch. Her face, when she hears him, mirrors that of someone who just bit into the bitterest lemon ever. She's not having it, and he can tell. What exactly is the issue here? Does it not make sense? If you ask someone out, male or female, should you not pay? I'm so confused. Maybe it's my failure to understand these social mores that has led to years of singlehood. Please. What are we kidding? It's a lot of factors in play. I got problems, bro. Anyway, I don't get it. Me, I have no problem with it. I ask you out, I'll pay for it. I initiated it. And if you ask me out, bitch, don't look at me when the check comes, and I better not hear the word Dutch come out your mouth. Zuri goes home. Zuri gets home, and apparently Shola drops her off, which gives her mother hope that Zuri will not bring shame to the family by being a spinster and a leftover woman. Zuri talks to her mom about insurance and how they'd have been better off if they had it. The plan is for Zuri to go check on the house tomorrow, and if it's good and ready, her mom and the house girl, Eramusele, will move back in. They're currently staying at her aunt's place. Then a crazy thing happens. Her aunt says it'll be good for them to move back home because that Eramusele girl has eaten all the food in the house.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the house, make sure that everything is okay, so that Masele and you can head back to the house.
Better. Because that Musele girl has finished all the food in my house.
Sorry, auntie.
Then a crazy thing happens. Her aunt says it'll be good for them to move back home because that Ramasela girl has eaten all the food in the house. Why are we so obsessed with tracking and policing what people eat? It's just weird. We're weird. I think it's the kind of thing we wouldn't do if we lived in a society where we had an abundance of food. If we, for example, lived in a socialist, collectivist type society where food was a human right and wasn't scarce, maybe we wouldn't care so much about how much people eat because we wouldn't be worrying about the dent they're making to our stores. I'm absolving myself of all faults. This is a problem caused by the scarcity inherent in capitalism. It's not me or us. We're good, guys. We're good. We're not the bad guys. Thank God. While visiting her mom, Zuri meets an old friend of hers and whoa. She's hot, They're hot. The hot friend just got engaged and they gush over the ring. It turns out this friend moved out of Lagos and here she is, thriving, hot as ever, got her man, and we can assume she isn't broke because this show would never frame someone broke this well. Hot girl serves as a reminder that you don't have to be where it's at whatever big happening city in your country, in order to thrive. Move away from the city, friends.
Are you holding on to negative money scripts that have unconsciously shaped your money mindset?
Zuri's mother's giving. Check out this voiceover just before Zuri's mom gets a visitor. Quote, are you holding on to negative money scripts that have unconsciously shaped your money mindset? End quote. Zuri's mother gets a visitor, a woman from the village who tells her she needs money for school fees for her kids. Zuri's mom takes money from the stash she was given to pay for insurance, then gives some to the woman. Zuri comes in as the village woman is leaving, and this is the voiceover that plays. Quote, are you holding on to negative money scripts that have unconsciously shaped your money mindset? Zuri is upset with her mother for giving that woman money that was for insurance, and she makes it clear to her mother. Her mother says the woman needed help. Zuri says someone will always be in need, and are you the one they'll always come to? Her mother says she is called to be her sister's keeper and tells Zuri times are so hard. Zuri says even so, people can't come and suck her dry with no plans for repayment.
Mommy, someone is always in need. Is it you that they'll always come and borrow from?
I'm called to be my sister's keeper. Zuri, times are so hard. And also, the Lord loves a cheerful giver.
Mommy, no, I'm not contesting that. But people cannot come and suck you dry with no plans with repayments. Year in and year out. Mommy.
It's just crazy to me the language this show uses when it comes to people helping people. People can't suck you dry. This is similar to how Lara described her family.
Family again?
Girl, I work so hard and the money does come in. But the way that my immediate and extended family bleed me dry, if it's not hospital bills, it's school bills. If it's not school fees, it's rent. If it's not rent, it's, oh, contribute for this family member. And oh, contribute for this family event. I swear, if I hear one more, oh, I am going to lose it. When the end of the month comes around, I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute, who am I really working for?
My dear, all that is modern day slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe I'm too close to it, seeing as how I'm more likely to be receiving the handouts than giving one. And maybe I'm hella biased, but yo, maybe we don't see people as sucking others dry. Maybe we offer advice about setting a specific amount of money for such charity and mutual aid efforts instead of demonizing the whole affair. Anyway, I imagine people in Zuri's end of things see things differently, as they should. I mean, if you give your mother money for something essential and she uses it for another thing, I can see how you'd be upset, especially if you're currently broke, Zuri. I can see how. I just... Sucking you dry? Also, regarding the voiceover that played just before the scene, are you holding on to negative money scripts that have unconsciously shaped your money mindset? Who's holding on to the negative manuscripts here? Who's holding on to the negative manuscripts here? Is it Zuri's mother who's sharing with the less fortunate, or Zuri who's criticizing that? And what exactly is the negative manuscript in this case? Is it the impulse to give people who borrow you money? What's happening here? Here's a voiceover that plays after.
Are you a money avoider who refuses to confront your financial situation? Or are you a money worshipper who equates your self-worth to your net worth, causing you to overspend or gamble to keep?
Are you a money avoider who refuses to confront your money situation? Or are you a money worshipper who equates your self-worth to your net worth, causing you to overspend or gamble to keep up? End quote. First of all, why is this binary? Second, what in the gaslighting is this? This entire show is about accumulating wealth because that somehow shows you're smart. That is, it has some influence on your self-worth. Then it has the nerve to criticize you, call you a money worshipper if you equate your self-worth to your net worth? Stop it, Arasubu. Wherever you are, stop it.
The woman works so hard and then she tries to help everyone, and at the end of the day has nothing to show for it. Mommy.
But Zuri, you realize she's not that different from us, right?
How do you mean?
Look at it this way. We all spend on what we depend on to give us value. In your mom's generation, taking care of everyone, that's what gave them value. I mean, that's what gives her a sense of usefulness.
Okay,
now.
so then what does that have to do with...
Wait now. You told me about your money troubles, Abby. Now, your mom spends money on what makes her feel good, which is helping others. While we spend money on living the baby girl lifestyle because that is what gives us value.
I see what
Are
you're
you
trying
getting
to
it?
say.
Exactly.
Zuri's hot friend. Zuri's hot friend comes in and Zuri decides to unload on her, talking about how her mother works so hard and has nothing to show for it, just giving and giving people. Then her friend says, you realize she's not that different from us. She says, we all spend on what we depend on to give us value. She says, for her mom's generation, taking care of everyone was what gave them value. For Zuri and her generation, what gives them value is living the baby girl lifestyle. If there was ever an own goal, this is it. It is better, even desirable, to be Zuri's mom and broke than to be Zuri when she has money and when she's broke. Any day, it's better to be the person who derives value from helping others than from some bullshit like living the baby girl lifestyle. The way Engaged Girl emphasizes that the older generation wanted to take care of everyone.
In your mom's generation, taking care of everyone.
As if it's a character flaw or a weakness to want everyone to be alright. Are they suggesting that we shouldn't care about everyone? That we should be content to let other people just slip through the cracks? Then this fucked up voiceover comes on.
Do you constantly sabotage your financial success by setting yourself on fire to keep others warm? Write a new money script. Commit to a new money story that reinforces positive beliefs and can help enhance your financial health.
Quote, do you constantly sabotage your financial success by setting yourself on fire to keep others warm? Write a new money script. Commit to a new money story that reinforces positive beliefs that will help enhance your financial health. That's how these motherfuckers want to frame denying yourself something small so you can give to others. These people are nuts. They're nuts and they're wicked. Setting yourself on fire to keep others warm implies destroying yourself, literally annihilating yourself. Zuri's mother lives well. She lives well. She has a good house, a great house. She gets money from her pension and her 3 children who are all doing well. Because of that, she sets some aside to help the needy people around her. So now we have to feel sorry for her and view her as someone who's setting herself on fire to keep others warm? What is wrong with these neoliberal motherfuckers? We're supposed to view helping others on the same wavelength as pursuing a baby girl lifestyle? What kind of idiocy is this? Jesus Christ. What is this? She helps people and she still keeps herself alive, takes care of herself. That is not setting yourself on fire to keep others warm. Stop bastardizing that expression, Arisa. Stop this thing that you're doing. Stop it. Thomas Sankara, my absolute fave, when talking about the exploitative economic system, said a few people can drink champagne or everyone can get a chance to drink water. Zuri's mother may be denying herself champagne, but she's making sure everyone gets to drink some safe water. Zuri and her fucked up generation, according to this show, want the baby girl lifestyle. They want champagne for a few and fuck the rest. You know what? Fuck them. Fuck everybody who wants champagne for the few instead of clean drinking water for all.
When it comes to morality and money, where do you draw the line? Our actions are generally guided by our moral values, but do monetary incentives sometimes get in the way of our good intentions?
Tami in the streets. This voiceover plays when the girls are working out together. Quote, when it comes to morality and money, where do you draw the line? Our actions are generally guided by our moral values, but do monetary incentives sometimes get in the way of our good intentions? End quote. What does morality have to do with money? The huge issue is about Tami and her dating. If you thought we were going to dive into the ethics of business and capitalism, grow up. That's not what we are here to do. Tami, formerly of the purple hair, presently of the yelling at her staff, is dating two guys at the same time, not because she likes them both, but because of what she can get from them. This exploitative, extractionary view of dating is, wow, I've never described dating as extractionary. First time for everything, friends. And don't tell me I can't use it like that. English is fluid, and as a member of the Commonwealth, I exercise my right to fuck with the language however I please. Okay, so Tami is vetting both guys to see which one of them will be better able to take care of her. There's zero talk of love or even affection or a crush. They just talk about how this Bobby is from America, how Tami should join the expat community in Ikoyi, the wealthiest neighborhood in Nigeria. I have no problem with dating multiple people as you figure out which way you want to go, especially in the early days before you get serious and exclusive, if monogamy is your thing. My problem is, Tami just sees this man as a payday. I guess the equivalent for men would be men seeing a woman purely as a sexual object. Either way, you're just a thing for me to derive pleasure or money from. I don't like it.
Sorry. Where's your gun? Are you telling me that you didn't make sure this your Bobby guy was here before you brought us here?
Oh, my dear, see, he just said we should be here at midnight. But he says he's almost here. We can just order.
This guy that I haven't seen with my eyes. Like, I'm not ordering anything.
Yeah, I think we should wait till he gets here, please.
Yes. Ladun? Yeah. You too? Wow. But last, if Bobby does not show, we'll just call your husband.
No, because this money is for me, myself, and everything.
Tami and Bobby. The girls go to the club to meet this Bobby guy Tami is seeing. Bobby is late, so the girls talk about whether to get drinks or not. Because Bobby invited them out, the bill will be on him. The girls decide not to order until they see the mythical Bobby, and I'm just like, you guys have proper money, and you won't even buy yourselves drinks at a club? What is this bullshit? Jesus Christ, just buy yourself a drink. It's not that deep. Good God. These girls are so embarrassing. I can't. Eventually Bobby gets there, and friends, Bobby is just one big red flag. The way he walks into the club with all that pomp, surrounded by men. The way he touches Zuri and pulls her off the seat with his hand on her lower back. Red flag. The way he introduces himself as not a billionaire yet. Fuck you and your millions. The way Tami dances for him and he sprinkles cash on her. Jesus Christ. Trash. Trash? Trash? Also, respect yourself, Tami. Girl, get up. The way the girls keep it real with Tami about Bobby being trash, they literally call him icky. I love it. I love it. These girls embarrassing you, then making you proud, all in the space of 8 seconds.
I had so much fun. Did you girls have fun? You guys. Seriously?
It was a very bad dream. Except I don't sleep with my clothes on.
Without my makeup on.
Or my shoes on.
Girl. What?
What was that?
Oh, God.
Okay, fine. Maybe I see a little bit of what you guys are talking about. But in my defense, he didn't look that bad the other times we hung out.
What? Okay, Tami, darling. There is no universe in which that guy is absolutely not icky. Come on now.
No.
Zero.
Was he that bad?
Yes!
Okay, fine. Jeez.
What's interesting to me is how they tell Tami the truth, but no one ever tells Adesuwa, the one married to the trash husband, the truth. I guess this is the element of the nature of the relationship. One a casual thing, the other marriage. But I think there's also the type of person you are. Some people are chill and relaxed and it's easy to tell them the truth. Some people are like me, prickly and always defensive, so it's hard to tell them the truth. And this one thing, and one thing only, be like Tami. Create an atmosphere that makes people feel welcome to tell you the truth. I can't tell you how because, as I said, defensive and prickly. Niggas don't tell me shit, which is really sad. Everyone needs people who can tell them shit.
You're talking. Yes, of course. Oh, did you tell them about the Chanel bag you got last week?
At least my sister is not a space, sunglasses, Versace chain wearing Yankee.
Who gave you? Lara, your dodgy is always too much. Yeah, tell us, who gave you? Who is it?
Auntie, talk now.
Yes.
Why?
Oh.
I mean, it's not important.
Wow.
Okay, so Chanel bag, perfume is definitely important.
Oh, you're already going to GC.
Oh yeah, who is it?
Who is
Who
the
is
person?
it?
Auntie,
Who is it?
talk,
Exactly,
girl.
who?
Who's the person?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
His name is Namdi Ohigbolong. Okay, wait, that name sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Of course it's familiar. Isn't he married?
Yes, so, and then, when then?
What do you mean by yes, so, and then when then? You're dating a married man.
Oh, Adesuwa, she said she's not dating him now.
No. Do you think we're stupid?
No, excuse me. Don't come and try to huff and puff with me. I said that I'm not dating him. Neither am I having sex with him. And I do not appreciate you insinuating that I'm lying. He's a grown man. If he feels like he wants to use his credit card to buy me a Chanel bag, who am I to stop him?
You are accepting gifts from a married man.
So wait, I don't understand. So what? What should she do? Did she return it?
Sister.
Yes,
Help
she
me.
should actually.
What?
I mean, look, I'm all for toasters splurging on you anyhow, but I draw the line when it comes to married men.
Thank you. And yes, she should return it.
Okay. This
It's
was
not right.
Make me. Since you are so angry, why don't you take the bag and return it now? Haba, wait. Nobody returns a Chanel bag. It should be, you know. Where are you going? Okay, are you vexed?
Adesuwa, you've started.
Come on, let me go and return it right now. This
Please, I'm not vexed. I am not vexing.
You come with me?
I have a son, and he's waiting for me.
Oh,
I don't have children.
I have a son.
You better hurry.
Zuzu. See, this bro stuff.
What up, the year?
Who wants to bug me? I'm going to return the bag right now.
Maybe he has another Ferragamo. Oh, we've been waiting.
Maybe.
Are you going to come with me? I'm going to do that for my friends too.
Oh, Lara. Lara of the stupid brother who wants to be a footballer is messing around with a married man. She says they ain't doing shit, but that motherfucker is buying her designer bags, perfume, and other shit. Ew. Adesuwa gets pissed and leaves. She knows firsthand what that other woman is going through. Lara says he's a grown man. If he wants to buy her shit, she's not saying no. Zuri says she wouldn't take gifts from a married man. But overall, the girls just don't get Adesuwa's side, making light of it all, which only pisses her off more. I wonder why women do this. Men are trash, just trash. But I wonder how women can stand men like that. Men who are cheating on their wives, disrespecting them, hurting them, breaking promises. How is such a man not repulsive to you? Truly, how? If he's not repulsive to you, babe, that says something about you. I lost respect for Lara after this and just ew. She's still my favorite performer, but girl, ew.
Okay, so not that I mind, but how come you're asking me to accompany you for this? Don't you usually ask Adesuwa? You two are always trying to form professional women, aren't you?
Look at you. Do you know how surprised I was when I asked you and you actually said yes?
George.
Anyway, Adesuwa is busy. Apparently she has a new case and she is very swamped.
Okay, so what was with the air quotes? What's that about?
Because I know her, okay, and she's forming busy. She's not really swamped, she's avoiding me. She's still angry about that whole married man buying me a gift, babe. Can you imagine? Like, I don't understand. Is it my fault that the married man has a crush on me? A crush that I didn't ask for? Does that make any sense?
Lara, not all crushes end in designer bags and gifts. You know this, right?
I don't know that. Sorry, they do for me.
Oh, wow.
So it's not my fault they can't resist all this fabulousness.
Okay. Really, you don't know why Adesuwa is being touchy about a married man buying another woman that is not his wife gifts? Look, Lara, we know Adesuwa puts up this front of a perfect marriage, but we've all heard this just about Soji, you know.
Okay, jump and pass, please, and thank you.
Lara apparently still doesn't get why Adesuwa is touchy and upset about her and the married man. Like, babe, it's not that complex. Everyone knows Soji's banging everything that will let him. Everyone knows. You cannot be this callous with your friend. You can't. Not while being a good friend. Once again, I'm asking, why are women not afraid of taking things from men? Like, why aren't they afraid? Worse, married men. Tami's also here asking for money from her two boyfriends. Why are you people not afraid of men? I'm so confused. We're talking about people who buy you a drink and decide that means consent. And you're out here just taking shit from them? Huh. Hiya.
Well, speaking of stress, I'm looking for money to grow my business. So, in fact, I already told Andrew and Bobby about it.
Bobby, again.
Please. Yes, this.
Wait, so.
Allah. Oh, okay. What was this one?
Well, I totally forgot, but Cedric is always trying to sell me something. Apparently, First Bank is giving out low interest rate loans.
Loans. I beg.
What are you going to do? This is over 1 million naira.
1 million.
I'll sort it out. 1 million. Money that I can easily collect from my daddy. Or better still, Andrew or Bobby could come through.
Tami, you never pay back money that you borrow from your dad, which is probably why your business is not growing. Now, if you have responsibilities like loans or grant repayments, then maybe you'll be held accountable.
Lies about loans. Zuri suggests that instead of making her boyfriend her financial plan, Tami takes a loan from the bank. Tami says that little money, 1 million naira, is something that she can easily get from her dad. Zuri's like, no, that will not do. According to Zuri, having the responsibility of repaying a loan will make Tami more responsible, more accountable, and she could even turn a profit or something. What level of bullshit is this? This lie. Can we talk about rich people who started their businesses with money from their dads? It's pretty much all of them. Gates, Musk, Zuckerberg, the Kardashians, Trump, Bezos, all of them. But when it comes to ordinary people, nah, you should get money from the bank. That will make you responsible. Ordinary people must struggle in order to be financially responsible. Debt hanging over your head is apparently good. Bullshit. This is the same logic used to judge people who still live at home. You're not financially stable because your parents are supporting you. Meanwhile, rich people support their kids forever. But if your parents are ultra wealthy, it's not shameful.
So sit down.
Really tired.
I know. Actually, I have another reason for this. Celebrate your contract signing. How did it go?
Babe, it didn't go as planned.
Oh.
It's so frustrating. The deal fell through at the last minute.
Again? How?
What's the meaning of that? What do you mean again? Oh, because it's Soji, it will fail, Abby?
No. No, I know I've been skeptical, but not in this way. And I know you've been working very hard, and things have not been going well. But it's okay. Don't despair. Let's just forge ahead. Huh? So what's your next move?
My next move? Can't you just let me breathe?
Okay, babe. Just calm down. Just relax. Actually, never mind that. We'll talk about all of that later. When you come back to our bedroom tonight. Look, babe. I know, we've had some time apart and it's done us some good, but I think it's time to come back to our bedroom. I miss you. And I know I'm sorry that I made you so upset that you had to move out. But I want you to come back.
I agree that us spending time apart has done us some good. It has given me some time to think and, to just get myself together. Which is why I think we should spend some more time apart.
Back to Adeson. Friends, Adeson needs help. I don't know if it's because of that whole Lara messing with a married man thing or not, but she comes home and makes some romantic dinner for her and her husband. If he's cheating, babe, no amount of cooking for him will change that. You should know that. This shit is obvious. Anyway, what does her trash man do? He talks about how tired he is, then fucking picks a fight with her when she brings up the contract signing he was supposed to get done. Apparently the deal fell through, and when she asks again what happened, he gets pissed. Apparently this motherfucker moved out of their bedroom, and she's out here begging him to come back. Babe, respect yourself. She's apologizing for making him so upset that he moved out. Meanwhile, he's out here talking about how that time apart was good for them, and they should spend more time apart. Wake the fuck up and smell the coffee, babe. After delivering that bomb, he leaves after taking just one piece of chicken or something, and Adesuwa sits there crying. I want to feel sorry for her, but God help me, I don't. Then this woman does the stupidest thing ever.
This won't do.
No, babe. No, you can't say that. Look, I miss you like crazy. Maybe we should get away together? Okay. Let me surprise you. Aww. I love you more. Yeah, of course. So, if you set the date for the meeting, then we can sit and talk. Of course, I'll give you a call tomorrow. All right. Good night. Thanks.
Another gig?
I told you that being here gives me the clarity to think. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop arranging to make you and SJ comfortable.
Oh, so if Mohammed will not go to the mountain,
and the mountain will come to Muhammad.
I'm so indecisive. I'm so indecisive.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. I am disgusted.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
So just on the phone talking to some woman, telling her how he's missed her, how they should get away together. He quickly pretends it's a deal, then hangs up when Adesuwa walks in. Then this crazy certifiable woman kneels down and fucking blows him. Girl, get up! It's interesting to me how blowing men is often this degrading thing. Too many sexual interactions with men, really. Just degrading. What the fuck is this woman doing? I can't. When Suji laughs, as Adesuwa is getting into position, I can say I felt something I've never felt before. I wanted to stab him. Stab him. Stab him. This show is bringing out the worst in me. Thank God we only have 3 episodes to go. If you have to blow a dude to save your marriage, that shit ain't worth saving. Let it fucking burn. Let it burn. Yo, until next time, guys. Stay.